Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Infamous coming back at you again with another YouTube video. Today we are reacting to Poetic Flacco's Steve Harvey exposes Diddy and explains why he deserves life in prison. I'm not here to disagree. I'm just here to listen, man. So let's see what my boy Flacco talking about. Yo, also if you guys haven't yet, go ahead hit that sub button, the follow button, all that good shit, man. I actually stream on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So turn on my notifications if you want to see that as well. Let me like the video real quick, and then we go hop into it, man.
Steve Harvey just did an interview going off on Diddy and explaining why Diddy deserves to be in prison. But coincidentally enough, the same week, Stevie J did an interview explaining why Diddy is innocent and why Diddy is currently in jail because he did win against the higher-ups. Let's take a look at Stevie J explaining why Diddy is innocent first.
You know what I'm saying? Because the last year has been quite a ride for me. The last year and a half, you know, as you witness, I was the only one holding my homie down before he went to jail. And who's your homie?
Diddy.
That's right.
Yeah, he stood by that man 10 toes down. If Diddy ain't have no friend, he had Stevie J.
But that's how we do that. But that's how the guys.
Why are we wearing that shit, bro? Put Diddy under the jail.
That's a fact. You know, and after all of that, and after seeing who will really be truly in your corner and who's rocking with you and all that, yeah, I left a whole bunch of fake niggas alone and just started, you know what I'm saying, just rocking with me and my family.
It's hard to explain to somebody when they're going through something like that. So whatever the outcome is for Diddy and everything, like, salute to you as a man for being like, that's my homie, like, I only know this version of him, so I can only respect and honor that.
Talking about, the kids is this and all this and raping this, all that stuff, where did all of that go? Out the garbage. It went to, you know what I'm saying, to have billions of dollars and be able to stand on your own. The man don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're working for the man and you say, all right, I'm gonna go to Mexico and check my tequila out and to make sure they put the agave in, but they're not putting agave, they're putting all sugar in it. So he was like, yo, y'all putting sugar. So they don't want a black man sticking up for themselves. Whether it's on a level down here or a level down there, one must stick up for himself.
There's a spectrum when it comes to this Diddy conversation. Stevie J and Steve Harvey exist on opposite ends. Now, both sides, both ends have valid opinions. Like Stevie J saying, hey, listen, Diddy getting a Fed indictment based upon a lawsuit that Cassie filed right around the time he's going up against some powerful billionaires is a little suspicious. Hey, you got me. I agree. Right, I 1,000% agree. Right now, even if you look at what Diddy was convicted of, a violation of the Mann Act, that right there alone, there's never been a sentence like longer than like 6 months for the Mann Act, and like 99.9% of convictions for the Mann Act leads to like probation. Diddy getting multiple years in prison for that is kind of odd, right? It's odd for sure. The other end of the spectrum, right? You know that Steve Harvey exists on. They got a point as well. Diddy has been known as a monster in the industry for a while now. Long before Diddy went up against billionaires, you know, who owns a liquor company. Diddy was known as a monster. There's been like horror stories about Diddy in the industry for years. Diddy has gotten away with a lot of really bad things. He was a bad guy. And when they see Diddy in jail, especially after seeing the Cassie video, they're like, yeah, like he's a terrible human being and he deserves to be in prison. That's fair as well. I'm just shocked that Steve Harvey said it publicly, right?
I've tried to raise my son to at least be gentleman. Be a gentleman. Be fair. You know, don't talk to women that way. Treat women with kindness and respect. If you're that guy, you'll survive that area. Most of us do. And then if you're not that guy, you won't survive that area. He's in prison right now because you've been Puffy. You've been watching it. You turn into Puffy. If you don't respect it, you're going to do some time. You understand?
Damn.
But and he was old enough to really get it together, but he didn't.
Why do you think that with Diddy? Is it because you're living a life where there are no boundaries, you get whatever you want whenever you want, you've done everything you possibly have, and there are no boundaries, so you just keep going further and further?
I'm not rocking with the fit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that why you think?
Yeah, you have
shades though.
Like I said, you have to practice acts of kindness. You've got to be a gentleman through it all. I'm not saying, look, man, dude gonna have more than one chick. Okay, cool, I got that right there. But you don't have to be abusive with it and abrasive with it. And like, you know, Puffy was doing all this, but boy, let me tell you something, man. And he was getting away with a lot. But when that video came out,
The one in the hotel room, you mean?
bro, that's like you going,
Yeah,
you sitting
bro.
there going, wait a minute, hold up, man. What you doing? I mean, bro, for
real,
you to
bro.
be a public
Like, he was putting his feet on her, bro. He was kicking her, punching her, dragging her by her hair, bro. Like, how do you defend that shit? Like, how do you see your friend on camera doing that and be like, you ain't do that to me? You know, like, bro, he's got to be on payroll. He got to be on payroll. He looking for a
wrap
check.
a towel around yourself and run down a public hallway, not knowing who's at that elevator. It could have been other people at the elevator. But you go around there and there's no one at the elevator, and that's your reaction to this
Yikes.
girl? Yo, bro. So now, that's what we caught on tape.
Exactly.
That's the one that's on tape. That's the one that's out in the public in front of the elevator. My goodness, what's been going on when you ain't in front of the elevator?
That Cassie lawsuit would actually tell you exactly what Diddy did off camera. See, I give nuanced takes, and because I came out and said, yo, this Diddy sentence is a bit harsh for what he was convicted of. Diddy was found not guilty of trafficking. Right?
How?
And just because I don't believe that Diddy is a trafficker doesn't mean that I believe that Diddy is not an abusive boyfriend. He's 100% an abusive boyfriend, all right? But trafficking means force and coercion, and I don't think Diddy trafficked Cassie nor Jane Doe. And that was just...
I think he trafficked, like, weren't there, like, tunnels under his house where, like, allegedly he would traffic people? Like, for his freak-offs and shit? Like, this nigga was, like, a Black Epstein low-key, bro. Like, his freak-offs, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
my take on the stance. But when Diddy came out and apologized, yo, that apology, many people say, yo, Diddy apologized for what took place on camera. Why can't we forgive and move on? I hear you, and I was somewhere where you were at until trial started. And when trial started and I heard what Diddy did after that apology, I said, all right, bro. Yo, this man has not learned anything. Diddy didn't, reform himself overnight. Diddy is still the same person he was before the apology and before this came out.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuse.
If y'all have seen the Sean Combs documentary on, I think it's Netflix. Is it Netflix or HBO? I can't remember which one off the top of my head. But if you guys have seen that and seen the amount of heinous things that have come out about Diddy and like everything that he's done to people and like, you know what I'm saying? It even goes beyond, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, can I say the R word? Grape. You know what I'm saying? It even goes beyond that, bro. Like, he fucking, like, he was known for, like, skimping out on contracts, like, not paying people, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, building himself up, like, on the backs of others and not paying them or giving them any, like, kudos or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, he's just not a good person, guys. This is not a good person, bro.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
And he's only apologizing for what he got caught for. Like, he's not apologizing. He's not actually, like, sitting here like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I've been, you know what I'm saying, out of... I don't even know how to apologize for beating on a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not my MO. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm known for. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
Full responsibility for my actions in that video.
I gotta ask, what does that mean, bro? Like, when niggas get on camera and be like, I take full responsibility, like, they think that sounds, like, amazing. Oh, that sounds really good. Like, I'm taking responsibility. How, like, bro, like, didn't he plead, like, he pled not guilty to, like, everything, I think, right? Like, okay, so Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution in July 2025, but was acquitted of more severe sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy charges. Ahead of the trial, Combs formally rejected a final plea deal offered by the U.S. government. Damn, he's getting out in 2028. That's 2 years from now, bro. That's less than 2 years from now, bro. Especially with all the shit that like came out about this man, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
No, you lied. This nigga's a
I
liar.
sought out professional help.
Professional. He sought out
I
professional
had
help.
to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Here comes God again, guys. And I'm not like, bro, I've been a Christian. I was raised in that shit. I was a Christian until I was like maybe like 16, 17 years old. So when you hear me say like, oh, here comes God again or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just tired of hearing horrible people use God as a get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in spirits, if you believe in ghosts, whatever you believe in, bro, like, don't try and use your beliefs as an excuse for abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Or anything, bro. Like, just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's sorry,
I'm
guys.
committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Right after that apology, while under federal investigation, Diddy beat up Jane Doe, which is 50 Cent's baby mama. Diddy, while under federal investigation, right, because Jane Doe came and testified, she testified that Diddy brutalized her in June of 2024.
Damn.
Right? Diddy kicked in her door, choked her, and punched and kicked her while she was repeatedly curled up on the ground.
Damn.
So, like what? Like should I say, hey man, Diddy apologize? Yeah, he apologized and then went and did it
And
to
then
another
went and did it
woman.
again.
So no, I don't think Diddy is a good person. I salute Steve Harvey though, because Steve Harvey right now is one of the few celebrities who have came out against Diddy after his sentence. Like while Diddy was on trial or while he was locked up, every celebrity has something to say about Diddy because they thought Diddy was in jail for life, man. The minute Diddy got sentenced to like 2 years, man, they start thinking, man, bro, he coming back out and he's gonna get back to the top again. Like Diddy is gonna reign at the top once more, right? Because
are we gonna let that happen, guys?
And, you know, and his audience and the toxic masculinity.
Name 5 Diddy songs. Name 5 Diddy songs right now. I didn't think so, bro.
Bask and Living don't really care about you putting your hands on women. The only thing that's gonna have an effect on
Chris
Diddy's
Brown
career is all the homosexual activities we heard Diddy did during trial. Anything outside of that, forget about it. Something interesting though that Steve Harvey also said during his interview, he said that he stayed away from Diddy purposefully before all of this because he already heard too much about Diddy that he didn't like, so he deliberately stayed away from Diddy. This other guy as well, he will say that he also met Diddy, all right, when Diddy was in Dubai or when Diddy, you know, like traveled and overseas. And because of the video with Cassie, he can never go back to being cool with Diddy again.
Now you know it's got to have been magnified back there. So now you're just not a good person. You know, man, you can't run it like that because now you got to pay. And the thing about sin is, sin costs you more than you want to pay and it make you stay longer than you want to stay. And that's what he in now. And he had the power to do whatever you want to do, but just because you can do something don't mean you should. You got money. I have some money. But bro, I take this money home. This ain't the time to spread it all over Dubai. No. That ain't how it work, man. And then
He's such
you
an
get
unk,
to
bro.
have this life that you have because you played within the rules. You were a decent guy. Chris Fade is a decent guy. It's no way you get to this level and you're not a decent guy. You're not mistake-free, but you're a decent guy.
I don't know about that.
You know,
I don't know about that.
You've asked God for forgiveness. You know, you've said I'm sorry to some people.
Yeah.
You've apologized. That's how you get through life. If you don't do that, man, you got to go to prison.
I disagree. I disagree that you got to be a decent person to get to the point where Diddy's at. Because Diddy got to the place where he is at because he is a dirtbag, bro. Because he will sit there and just like not pay people, like, you know what I'm saying. His big break was, if you've seen the documentary, overselling tickets to a pep rally or something, and then like 2 to 7 people died because of that. And then he came out and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And that was it. That was his apology for, you know what I'm saying, the deaths of, like, those families have to, you know what I'm saying, deal with the fact that their family is gone. You know what I'm saying? That person is gone now. And he was just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. So I really don't think, you know what I'm saying, then you got, you know what I'm saying, the Trump, who is, you know what I'm saying, not a good person, but he's the president of the United States. You got, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody that's around him. Epstein was, you know what I'm saying, also, you know, everybody who's been to Epstein Island, most, if not all of them, are well-known celebrities. Like, I really don't think that these people that make it to this spot, just because Steve Harvey might be a decent guy. I don't know about any allegations about Steve Harvey, but just because Steve Harvey might be a decent guy doesn't mean everybody else around him is. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think you hit the nail on the head. As a man, when I see another man lay a hand on a woman, for me, that is the lowest, because I feel like it's a reflection on us. We're men. We should never lay a hand on a woman.
Right.
Even, you know, verbally or physically, are both, you know, horrible. So when I saw that video as well, I've met Diddy before, and he came out to Dubai, and we kind of partied here, and very charismatic, a great guy. I wanted to give him the benefit.
Party with Diddy.
And when it was all happening, and then when I saw that video, like you did, that was when it was like,
Bro,
out.
You as a man looking at that video, you going, yo, hold up, man.
Yeah.
Because I know some real tough dudes.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got some friends, man, that's been gangsters
Damn.
the whole time they've been alive.
Damn.
They old gangsters now. They saw that video and went, yo, man, he tripping.
Yeah.
What's the matter with old boy right here? Steve, what's up with this dude? Hey, man, we need to put some hands on him.
Did you ever have a
Damn.
relationship?
Damn. But, like, bro, gangbangers are not, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not like monsters. You know what I'm saying? They just put on some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna break down gang culture or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not involved in that shit whatsoever at all. But, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The dudes that I've met, they're not like horrible people unless you're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like just because you gangbang doesn't mean you're like okay with somebody putting their hands on a woman or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's really, I think it goes beyond that. I'm disagreeing with a couple of things he's saying, actually.
With him, did you ever cross paths?
I mean, I knew him, yeah. But we've never been that type of, I didn't.
Like, I'm agreeing with the fact that he thinks Diddy should, you know what I'm saying, do life in prison. Yes, absolutely. But, you know what I'm saying, a couple of these points he's making, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There was some things that I had heard about that kept me away from. You know, I got invited. Hey, man, we throwing a party. See, you don't see me nowhere.
Smart.
You don't see me. My brand different. I'm not going to your party. I don't go to
Damn.
the white party, the blue
Damn.
party, the pink
Damn.
party,
Damn.
the panty party.
Damn.
I ain't at nobody's party.
Don't invite me to no parties.
Steve Harvey going home.
Word.
You can't take my picture if I'm at home.
I'm going to
To
bed.
me, that explains a lot. Because when these celebrities talk about this Diddy situation, it's almost as if they have like a black cloud over their head. Because we've seen a lot of them in pictures at these Diddy parties. I think when Cat Williams did the Kevin Hart roast, Cat Williams says, yo, Kevin Hart being at these Diddy parties is not an indictment or proof he did anything wrong. Kevin Hart getting silent when the Diddy parties come up.
Oh, yeah, if y'all fucked with that roast, bro, you can go ahead and dip out, bro. That roast was dog shit. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I can find humor in, like, blatant racism. Obviously, racism is terrible. Racism is dumb as fuck. But, like, being on the receiving end of it, I have to smile and laugh at some of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chud the Builder, chimping out. I feel like that is terrible to say to, like, you know what I'm saying, anybody. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that shit is low-key funny. You You know what I'm saying? Like, if you use that, like, ironically or some shit, like, oh, man, all right, this guy's, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it becomes a meme. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Being at these Diddy parties is an indictment or proof he did anything wrong. Kevin Hart getting silent when the Diddy parties come up is proof he did something wrong. So Steve Harvey says, man, I'm not at these parties. I'm not hanging out with Diddy. And that's probably why Steve Harvey is able to come out and speak freely about Diddy, opposed to other people who can't really speak as freely. Because the Fed says, yo, Diddy had a lot of blackmail tapes on a lot of people. Diddy recorded everything. And a lot of your favorite celebrities were at these parties acting a fool. Probably had coke up their nose. Probably, listen, man, the most wholesome people you probably know probably had coke up their nose, all right, in menage-a-trois with men and women. And
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say it means sleeping with.
Diddy probably got those tapes, man. And
Damn.
you know, they know better than than piss off that demon, bruh. Cause yo, the feds ain't get all the tapes. And Diddy gonna be out in a couple years.
You say didn't get on stage?
I don't know, man. Hey, y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about
All right,
this,
man. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Holla at your motherfucking boy, man. If you guys haven't liked the video yet, if you made it this far, go ahead, like, sub, all that good shit, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see me react to next. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell me I did a great job, man. All right, I love y'all. See y'all. Holla at your motherfucking boy, man. Peace.